Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name's John Wright, and I'm sitting here collecting my thoughts this morning. And I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you. You know what? I was going to shave and stuff, and I always try to seek out the best stuff. And I always try to do what's right every day. And you know what? When I hear stuff, I gotta say stuff. I gotta stand up for what's right, even if I'm taking a position that's gonna put me in the hot seat sooner or later. Because when I get put in the hot seat, you do too. And the reason why is, it's like stump the Johnny. You come, try to stump the Johnny, and Johnny sends you away. Oh, Johnny the Stumper will take you stumping. I'll tell you what, my dad had nuts as big as grapefruits, and I bet your dad didn't. My dad was D.B. Cooper, and I could prove it. You know, in so many ways. You just start watching the videos, and you're going to get a darn good idea what I am talking about. Still missing? No, not exactly. Donald Trump collects those kind of airplanes right there. Do you know that? Yeah, he does, because you know why? He's probably part of the problem, not part of the solution. He's ripping off it so people see, hey man, look what I'm trying to pull off, like his sneakers. I mean, Jesus, if you want to do sneakers, that's cool too. You know, if you want to be left in the big blind, here, the big blind, you know, you could do that. If you want to be a dealer, you know, and work with the cops, well, Don Burgess and Jerry Wright down there in Lewis County do that very thing. And Don Burgess testified in the Merwin case against Rick Rife, an innocent man. When do we use dealers to put away a person that's been harassed? Rick Rife and his brother Greg is no more than someone else that's been harassed. And they've been harassed because of me and that bowling alley that's in Morton, Washington. They've put us all in the small blind. Look at this. And Donald Trump, he's got cocaine problems and money problems, and he's no millionaire. He's nothing but a wheeler and a dealer. That jet flying, wheeling, stealing son of a gun, Donald J. Trump. And would you like to make a wish? Would you like to make a wish? Because I'll tell you what, sometimes you shouldn't wish for things because you might get what you wish for, and you might not like it. Would you like to drink my cup? Because I goddamn guarantee you, me and the Holy Father must have some kind of relationship, because I'm sitting right here talking to you. They stole the cup off of my desk. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. And they must have thought that cup was so special that I got at no more than the dollar store. And I'm gonna turn it right here, because here I am, and I'm live, and I'm here with you today. Hey, look, there's my brother's face on a coffee cup. Here's my face on a shirt. They sell these shirts nationally across the United States. Oh, I'm not supposed to be mad. Oh, no, no, no. Oh no, I'm not supposed to be mad at all, because my face is on wanted posters across the United States. Oh no, no, no. I have my sister out here, you know, trying to deny the whole thing. I said, hey, right in front of her husband, and I call people out all the time. I have to. I have to stand up for my rights, because my rights is stand up for hers too. So anyway, she's, no, all this, I'm telling her, you know, about my dad putting these egg cartons up in the bowling alley all the way at the top of the ladder in the back room, and the fire marshal came and said, no, you couldn't have these. I just have her laughing. I got her telling stories. I got her telling the story to me about my brother setting up this drunk to drive up this set of stairs. And she went and she told me it, and I just sat back, you know, because it's her story. You know, and I tell her, I said, you know, I don't like to steal other people's stories. I like to hear it from the person that will tell it. And I'm the person that will tell the story, by the way. So just let you know, and my sisters, you know, oh my gosh, you know, Donald Trump, they're trying to steal democracy. They're trying to, and I'm like, Bonnie, I'm trying to assure her, you know, and she says, he's the Antichrist. No, Donald, oh no, they're saying Biden's the Antichrist. I said, no, no. I said, actually, I said, you guys got a um, role reversal problem here. I said, you guys think that you're Republicans and really you're Democrats. I said, unless you got millions of dollars, you're not a Republican. Unless this. I said, we're Democrat people. We're poor people. I said, we're the poor people. These people are the rich people. You know. And she says all these networks they're all owned by the left wing thing. And I said, you're watching Fox News. And I just point out the truth. Here's the truth. I tell you what, I believe that Donald Trump's the Antichrist. And I'll just tell you just like this, and I don't like to bullshit people. A, B, C, D. Okay? You take DB out of that, and all that you have left is AC. Okay? Now, it might sound like, what the heck is this guy talking about? Well, now if this guy, Donald Trump, and this group of Republican renegades is following signs and stuff, such as Don McLean's Bye Miss America Pie drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry, and Donald Trump is going to clean, or they're going to drain the swamp. To me, that Exxon Valdez up there, that was no more than a terrorist attack on the United States of America. And another thing is that bridge that just got ran into over there in New York area, right there, that's just another thing of espionage, and there's little Hogan heroes doing their job because that's what they do. I'll tell you what, I bought 3 coffee cups. I'm going to turn this way. Let's see if we can do this. And let's see. Well, here's a coffee cup. Here's mine. Now look, well, you can go 2 and 9. That there's, what? 9 and 9's 18. It could be 11. These guys think in signs. Anyway, here's 3 cups. Here's mine, John Wright. Here's my brother Jim Wright. Here's my brother Jerry Wright. And you notice the handle fell off this cup? Do you see this? The handle fell off of this brand new cup. My wife once, and I just talked to my ex-wife, by the way. And my ex-wife knows that I smoke pot. That's one of the things that they could use against me. She's kind of cool. I give her that. She didn't like me smoking pot. Oh, in here, look at this. I found this on May 18th of this year, found in the backyard. Here, what is it? I'm the Scorpion. I just smashed the Republican Party with what? A prayer? Donald Trump's bleeding. He's hemorrhaging. He's going down. Why? Because Donald Trump's the Antichrist. I will just put it like this. I am a common person that can find things. I'm a common person that prays for someone. I'm a common person just like I believe everybody else is. And look around my room. There's race cars over there. I've got this all set up. It's a bowling alley. There's my 727. Here's cars coming past this morning, and I'll wave to them. They know what's going on here. I want you guys to know too. I do what I say what I do. And I'm telling you guys the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Here, I believe in the power of prayer. How many people believe in the power of prayer? Am I special than anybody else? I don't believe that I'm any more specialer than you. Donald Trump, I had to go as far as saying, look, Donald Trump is out selling Bibles this weekend, and from what I see, he's saying, that he's the Lord, he's the chosen one, and all this here crap, and I goddamn rest assure you that he is not. You know, my brother Jim, one of the last conversations that I had with him, I said, it's been like I'm playing a game with God. I throw the ball out, God throws the ball back to me. Like this game. I said, do you ever pray for things and things actually happen? Oh, okay. Okay. Now, just because you pray and something doesn't good happen, but in the long run, it all works out and stuff. I guess that was supposed to be the way it is. But when something really happens, and I will tell you something, in Lewis County, Washington, I was put on the run. I had cops and stuff chasing me and stuff. And I'll tell you, I had a situation where I was being harassed by these here cops, and and it was about DB Cooper, DB, ABCD, DB Cooper. You take DB out of that, there's only AC left. There was a license on the wall of my inside of my house next door to my mother's house. And I'll tell you, shit happened. I moved next door like this, over there, and strange things happened. The family was dirty. They were causing troubles. I mean, I even told the neighbor. I said, they want $10,000 from me, and I told this to Tina Nixon, by the way, like Richard Nixon's family member or something. But anyway, and her father-in-law built the lanes in Mossy Rock Bowling Alley, and they had a billiard place downtown Mossy Rock. A tight story, I'll tell you this. God works in mysterious ways. So anyway, I was being harassed over and over and over. And, I went to Wendy's, and the workers and stuff, they're such backbiters and stuff, and everything was so gosh darn bad. Everybody was just backbiting each other over there in Lewis County. I goddamn wonder what was happening. It was terrible. I didn't know. I was running a bowling alley, and my dad was this DB Cooper, and people were coming in and meeting me, and I didn't know who the hell this was and all this stuff. I mean, even though my dad told me all these little bits and pieces and stuff, set me on a goddamn wild goose chase to figure out who he was at the end of the day. DB Cooper, the Zodiac Killer, 13 letters for the Zodiac Killer, George L. Wright. But these are people, they're going by signs and stuff. But now something terrible was happening in Lewis County towards me, and I felt like so pressured and stuff, and I just prayed, and I that's what I ultimately did. But first, I got pulled over many times, over and over and over, and I went to Wendy's, and I got terrible food. I couldn't even eat the food, and it was late, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I took it, and I threw it back behind the seat of my car. It was deliberately raw. You couldn't eat it. I ate the chili. I called Wendy's up, and I told them, I said, boy, you are lucky I don't come right down there and chew your ass out personally. I said, you probably have to call the cops so I come down there. I said, well, you never served somebody this kind of food. I said, this is just terrible, and I caught on the, so they said, well, we'll put you down for a voucher, put your name on stuff, because I goddamn called. They knew I was there. I said, I got the receipt, and I was serious. I paid money. I deserve just as good as quality as the next person, and I'm not asking for nothing more. It was terrible. Okay? So, fine. A day went by, and I've come back from Olympia, and I swung in there, and I'm going to get lunch and stuff, and I thought, Jesus Christ, I got that. Hey, I got a voucher. I want to collect my thing, and I tell them, and it's at rush hour, I guess, and I'm asking for my, order, and I said, hey, I'll do this, and the owner was there, and he's a person that's from the Middle East, and I will say that he's India is what he's an India person. that's there. And, you know, they set up businesses across America that has foreign owners in it. Well, I think that's fucked up. But anyway, that guy was like, he goddamn gave me shit at the window. And I said, well, he goes, well, next time, he says, you're gotta bring your food back. And I said, well, wait a second, I got my food right here. And I put my hand behind the seat and I pulled it out and I stuck it right through the window to him. And he looks out traffic like this both ways because, well, now he's called me on this food and I gave him the food right back to him. And he don't like this because it makes him look pretty goddamn bad with all these traffic and stuff. And he's fucking being a screw and everybody knows him there, I'm sure. You know? So anyway, I get my order and I leave. I mean, I'm not getting nothing fucking free. I'm paying for what I'm getting. I would have paid for my order. I mean, Jesus Christ. So anyway, I go home. The next thing you know, the cops are at my house harassing me over, no. What I did was I went home after being harassed in the line over food, and they had a voucher with my name on it. I went and called the Wendy's Corporation. I think it's in Ohio, and I truly did. And I called them, and I told them, and I talked to them about the situation right there. And the next thing I knew, they sent the cops to my home. Wendy's did, because Wendy's got a phone call from the corporation. So they fucking called them, and you know what? The cops on the fucking thing harassing me saying, if you ever go back to Wendy's, we'll arrest you. Putting me on the spot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? Because I got goddamn terrible food, and what they're doing to me. Truly, I'm telling the truth. And you know what? I went upstairs and I fucking prayed to God, because what they did was they came down on me extra hard for no reason. And I just goddamn prayed to God that the wrath of God would be poured right out on Wendy's. Right on Wendy's. I swear I'm telling the goddamn truth. As I'm sitting here, I'm telling you the fucking truth. If I'm lying, I'm dying, and you guys can hold with me. My wife fucking handed me a cup and the fucking handle broke off, so she said, it's hot. Be careful. Into my lap, just burned me. And Kathy, if you see this, there you go. And so, and when me and Kathy got married, boy, did we have the Holy Spirit come over us. And we both said, did you feel that? And Bonnie and Ernie probably has it on video. And I said, go find your video, watch it. She goes, well, we don't have tape machines. I said, well, I've got 2 of them. I'll bring them both over to you. You guys can tape them. It's for the benefit of them that they watch it. So anyway, back to the story. Now, where was we? So I was being harassed. I said the holy thing, wrath of God be poured out right over there. You know, I just went to sleep. I slept so goddamn good after being so angered. I put it all in the Holy Father's hand. That's it. It's done. You know, I go to bed. That's all I'm going to do. That's my way that I protest. So I wake up in the next morning, and here's my niece coming up the stairs, Nicole, and I know I've said this story before, I'm pretty sure, in the video, so go back and look. If you want to fucking try me, go ahead. I don't care. Stump the Johnny. So anyway, she comes up and she says, Uncle John, there's a flood over there. And I said, there's a flood over there? And she goes, there's a flood over there. I said, a flood over there? I go, really? And she goes, there's a goddamn flood over there. I go, really? There's a flood over there? And I said, well, I just fucking laughed. I said, I fucking prayed that the wrath of God that would be poured out on this. I was just hoping that a pipe would break or something in their business. They got that much water inside that very fucking Wendy's. But that was the only thing it was the highest piece of property, I think, right there. And it came back to life first. So everybody went to Wendy's first. And that guy probably said, Jesus Christ, the wrath of God was poured out upon Wendy's. Washington State's totally shut down. Walmart is underwater. My car got flooded, and that was the reason why I didn't pass the lie detector test that came inconclusively on that one thing because I parked the car there and I felt a little bit about the flood. I swear to God, I'm telling the truth. I know I'm not supposed to swear to the holy, whatever, because I don't own the throne of God or the earth or all this stuff, so I'm not supposed to swear to God. So I don't want to say, oh, I throw God up there, so you leave me, please. It's just like saying, God damn it! So it glorifies my actions of, oh, I'm here. I've seen all this shit before. I said, you know what it says is my name. They put fucking hats on this, stuff. I'm telling you, and all these cops and everything, they were like shit to me. Here I've got this Cadillac. I pull up at the fucking thing, and I see these cops that's giving me shit. I pull up, I roll down my fucking window, and I say to them, now get the fucking work. And by the way, I want to be the governor of Washington State. I have ethics, you guys. And you know what? I'm not going to put church in front of state and being blinded by bullshit. And my sister and my brother-in-law, they're either going to have to reject it or they're going to have to accept it because what I'm saying is true. And I tell these stories and stuff, and all of a sudden my sister just got to smile. And like my sister pulling the horse inside of my mother's house, I went by I said, oh boy. She goes, I was pulling the horse out of the house. And I'm saying, no, but when I seen her, she was pulling the horse into the house. She said she's trying to get it out because it was in there. And I told her, I said, Donna Medley? It was Donna Medley's horse. I said, do you remember me having two girlfriends in Port Angeles, Chi-Chi and Donna? And I said, it was Donna Medley and her horse's name Chi-Chi. I said, I used to ride on the back of Donna Medley's horse, and Donna Medley would say, hold on, and I'd reach up and I'd get a hold of her breasts. And I was a little kid. And I mean, Donna Medley had something to hold on to. I remember that. I told Bonnie, I said, is that something? I said, I was feeling out your girlfriend. And I had him over there smiling and everything. And I got Ernio smiling and everybody around here, and everybody's quiet and stuff. Good things happen if you pray and you believe in it. And I told them, I said, Donald Trump, they're like, the media, like they're chickens with their heads cut off, believe in the shit that they're hearing. I said, you gotta see a wide array of stuff. And I tell them, I fucking research everything. And I'm anal. If I find something, I fucking go researching it. I fucking spend the whole day. I don't have nothing else better to do. But if I hear bullshit, why not fucking find out if it's true? And that's what I do. I love you guys. My name's John Wright, and they're not. I'll try to upload this. I am going to upload this. You have a great day, and ask yourself, what can you do for America to make it better today? Well, Jesus Christ, look at me. Hey, do you got grapefruits as big as my dad? How about this? Have you got a coffee cup that fell off lately? You know what? God works through people. God works through people. And my ex-wife is a testimony to it. I asked Bonnie and Ernie, did you feel the power that was in that room when we got married? You guys got the tape. You check it out. I said, ooh, you guys can catch it. There's been things that's been caught on live. The Taylor Swift thing where I spin the wheel, it's like a fraction of time stops and all of a sudden, bam. It's like, I don't know. Hey, faith will pull us through. What can we do for America? Treat your neighbor better than you did before. Thank you much for being here.